In this video, I'm going to give you 7 things that you may not know about the wood snake year. Sit tight. For as long as we have known, the snake or the serpent has had a lot of symbolic meaning behind it, whether it's from the Bible and the story of Adam and Eve, or things like yoga and kundalini, where the snake is coiled up and leads to a person's inner awakening. Now, as we are approaching the wood snake year, I'm going to give you 7 things that you may not know about it. So first of all, I read an article the other day in a newspaper. Yes, a newspaper. I know it's hard to believe, but a newspaper, full page, and it said, is this the year of the snake bite or the rattlesnake bite, 2025? We know things have been chaotic. 2024 was a tough year for a lot of people. Actually, the past number of years was tough for a lot of people. And when you think of, the wood snake, okay, maybe you're not familiar with wood, but you know snake, right? A lot of people have a fear of snakes. They think of the snake as like this sly, kind of slimy quality to it. But what I want to tell you is this year is not as bad as you may think, okay? So like this is the year of the snake bite. Yes and no in some different ways. So I'm going to get into that today and give you a little more background on it. Number 1. The actual wood snake year begins on Wednesday, January 29th. So usually the Chinese New Year begins on the first new moon of the year. And in this case, it falls on this date. Now, if we think of new moons are often associated with new beginnings in our lives, whereas a full moon can be associated with letting go of things. But new moons are about new beginnings. And I think this leads into a lot of what this year is going to be about. Number 2, the year of the wood snake is actually a yin year. So last year was a yang dragon year, so there was a lot of energy behind it. But when you're thinking of yin and yang, yin is the softer aspect. Okay, so let's break this down for a second. We'll break down wood and the snake. So wood, you would think of as more of a yang element in nature. Wood at its height can be very dynamic, it's very forward moving, it's all about vision and growth, and there's a lot of energy behind it. If you see the wood personality types, if you want to check out some of my other videos and some of the 5 element personalities, the wood personality can be very, you would look to them as like the leader in a company or whatever it is. They have a lot of leadership abilities, vision, strategy, all kinds of things where they like to take charge. They like competition. They like a little bit of argument and debating a lot of times. But when you have a yin year, it's a little softer, it's more receptive, it's more introspective, okay? So last year, dragon year, a lot of energy behind it. This year is going to be a little more inward turning. Interesting, right? So you have wood, and then you have the snake. The snake is known for its slyness, its mystery, its creativity, okay? Intuition. So we don't just think of the snake as like this ugly animal that people are scared of that's going to bite you, but it's more about strategy and patience and waiting to strike, and has this very, like I said, mysterious quality to it. So basically what that means is the wood is going to enhance the qualities of the snake this year. Okay. Again, if you think of religions, you think of something like yoga, kundalini, where the snake represents like the energy, life energy, coiled, and it uncoils in our spiritual evolution and transformation. That's symbolic of what this year is going to be about. So while there may still be some chaos on the external, okay, just like last year, a lot of energy moving, we're going to find that there's a lot of change not only happening on the external, but the change is going to happen mostly on the inner self, inner awareness, introspection. Going to find a lot of changes in your inner world if you put the work into it this year. So that breaks me down to number 3. It's going to be the year of inner breakthroughs. Inner breakthroughs. Which leads me to number 4, which is the year of the wood snake is all about shedding old skin, making room for the new. And we know that shedding old skin often comes with challenges and discomfort. So that's what this year is going to be about. Inner transformation, growth, spiritual evolution. It's going to be about shedding old toxic habits, perhaps, or old ways of being or thinking, and leading to this place of transformation. So usually the wood element is associated with growth, sprouting out. Water element nourishes wood, and water, which we could see now in winter and hibernation stage, where all the nutrients are being absorbed into the soil, waiting for something like spring, wood element, to sprout out. So that's kind of like symbolic to what's happening here. We've been kind of absorbing a lot of things, taking care of ourselves, resting, waiting for this moment where we're going to go through this period of inner growth. So not so much outer growth necessarily, but this inner growth. And not everybody may recognize that, this degree of self-awareness, but that's kind of where this year is going to lead us. Number 5, this is your year for creativity, listening to your own intuition. Again, being more of a yin year, it's more going inside rather than outside. Yang is more out projecting, okay, upward and outward. Yin is more inward turning, okay, reflection, that kind of thing, leading to this this sort of change that's coming from within, okay, to help you on the outside. So creativity, the snake represents creativity, intuitive ability, that kind of thing. So tap into your creative talents. Maybe there's something new that you're going to uncover this year, which is awesome. Really take those cues from your own internal GPS, I guess you could say, and act on them, okay? You still have a lot of energy this year, but you can act on those things and lead you down a path of, like I said, it's been hard the past number of years. We've been very distracted by things like the news and the media and politics and all these kind of things. But now is your time to do this kind of self-care, but in a way that's helping the world or helping your spiritual self, okay? This sort of self-awakening where you're realizing something, or maybe realizing new abilities that you never knew that you had, or putting your focus into other things, okay? So the wood element, again, can be very focused, can be very direct at times. So it enhances this creativity, your ability to hone in on that creativity. Number 6, the year of the wood snake is also a year of caution, as the snake can be two-sided. So you may find yourself overcoming challenges this year, whether it's in career, whether it's in relationships, especially career, I would say. You're going to maybe hit walls. You're going to, like I said, shedding old skin, change, internal change feels uncomfortable a lot of times, so you may be hit with challenges, but you have to be open to new possibilities. Leading to number 7, this year is all about remaining flexible, okay? Otherwise, you're gonna get frustrated. Wood element can get frustrated easily, can become very rigid. Because this is a yin year, it's reminding you, stay flexible, stay adaptable, stay open to new possibilities in your life, stay open to the new talents you may find. Don't ignore your own intuition, those kinds of things. Otherwise, you may have a tough year if you remain rigid, if you remain stubborn in your ways, okay? The wood snake year is reminding you to stay flexible. So this year is all about coiling and uncoiling yourself. You think about it. When you think of something like spiritual evolution, it works in spirals. And the snake is representative of a spiral, right? It coils up and it opens up, or like a flower. Like everything in nature consists of spirals. We have this inward and this outward expansion, right? Contraction, expansion. That's kind of how we go throughout life, where we not only want to be adaptable and flexible, where we constantly have this fluid movement, right? Like be more like water flowing with your life rather than being stuck in your ways. But that's kind of the representation here of this ability to unravel yourself when you need to, this ability to come into yourself when you need to, and the ability to rise when you are ready to. So I hope you found this video helpful. So is this the year of the snake bite? Only if you stay rigid in your ways, stubborn in your ways, holding on to old attachments, old patterns, then it may very well bite you. But in other ways, no, not at all. This is a powerful, really powerful year to enhance your ability to grow from the inside out, okay? Again, it's about internal change, spiritual transformation, which is really, really cool, okay? Really, really cool. And I suggest you take advantage of it because we need it more than ever right now. We need you more than ever. We need you to, really tap into yourself, tap into those creative abilities, really lift yourself and lift the world up is what we need, rather than all that other stuff, right? All those old ways of being. So anyway, let me know if you enjoyed this video. Hit me up, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. I put out new videos every single week for you on all kinds of topics. Check out some of my other videos. I'll put some links below, and truly appreciate you watching, and Happy New Year. Until next time, peace.